I took advantage of being at the seaside to lay in a store of sucking stones. They were pebbles, but I called them stones. Yes, on this occasion I laid in a considerable store. I distributed them equally between my 4 pockets and sucked them, turn and turn about. This raised a problem, which I first solved in the following way. I had, say, 16 stones, 4 in each of my 4 pockets, these being the 2 pockets of my trousers and the 2 pockets of my greatcoat. Taking a stone from the right pocket of my greatcoat and putting it in my mouth, I replaced it in the right pocket of my greatcoat by a stone from the right pocket of my trousers, which are replaced by a stone from the left pocket of my trousers, which are replaced by a stone from the left pocket of my greatcoat, which are replaced by the stone which was in my mouth, as soon as I had finished sucking it. Thus, I still had 4 stones in each of my 4 pockets, but not quite the same stones. And when the desire to suck took hold of me again, I drew again on the right pocket of my greatcoat, certain of not taking the same stone as the last time. And while I sucked it, I rearranged the other stones in the way I have just described, and so on. But this solution did not satisfy me fully, for it did not escape me that by an extraordinary hazard, the 4 stones circulating thus might always be the same 4, and that far from sucking the 16 stones turn and turn about, I was really only sucking 4, always the same, turn and turn about. But I shuffled the stones in my pockets before I began to suck, and again during the sucking before rearranging them, in the hopes of obtaining a more general circulation of the stones from pocket to pocket. But this was only a makeshift that could not long content a man like me. So I began to look for something else. I might do better to transfer the stones 4 by 4 instead of 1 by 1. That is to say, during the sucking, to take the 3 stones remaining in the right pocket of my greatcoat and replace them by the 4 in the right pocket of my trousers, and these by the 4 in the left pocket of my trousers, and these by the 4 in the left pocket of my greatcoat, and finally these by the 3 from the right pocket of my greatcoat, plus the 1, as soon as I had finished sucking it, which was in my mouth. Yes, it seemed to me at first that by so doing I might arrive at a better result. But on further reflection, I had to change my mind and confess that the circulation of the stones 4 by 4 came to exactly the same thing as their circulation 1 by 1. For if I was certain of finding each time in the right pocket of my greatcoat 4 stones completely different from their immediate predecessors, the possibility nevertheless remained of my always chancing upon the same stone within each group of 4, and consequently of my sucking not the 16 stones turn and turn about as I wished, but really only 4, always the same, turn and turn about. And for a long time, I could see no other conclusion than this, that short of having 16 pockets, each with its stone, I could never reach the goal I had set myself, short of an extraordinary hazard. I finally found a solution. Inelegant, assuredly, but sound. Now, I am willing to believe, indeed I firmly believe, that other solutions might have been found, and indeed may still be found, no less sound, but much more elegant than the one I shall now describe, if I can. Good. Now I can begin to suck. Watch me closely. I take a stone from the right pocket of my greatcoat, suck it, stop sucking it, put it in the left pocket of my greatcoat. I take a second stone from the right pocket of my greatcoat, suck it, put it in the left pocket of my greatcoat, and so on until the right pocket of my greatcoat is empty, apart from its usual and casual contents, and the 6 stones I have just sucked, one after the other, are all in the left pocket of my greatcoat. Pausing then, and concentrating, so as not to make balls of it, I transfer to the right pocket of my greatcoat, now empty of stones, the 5 stones in the right pocket of my trousers, which are replaced by the 5 stones in the left pocket of my trousers, which are replaced by the 6 stones in the left pocket of my greatcoat. At this stage then the left pocket of my greatcoat is again empty, while the right pocket of my greatcoat is again supplied, and in the right way, that is to say with other stones than those I have just sucked. These other stones I then proceed to suck, one after the other, transferring as I go along, being absolutely certain, as far as one can be in an affair of this kind, that I am not sucking the same stones as a moment before, but others. And when the right pocket of my greatcoat is again empty, and the 5 stones I have just sucked one after the other are all without exception in the left pocket of my greatcoat, I then proceed to the same redistribution as the moment before. A similar redistribution. That is to say, I transfer to the right pocket of my greatcoat, now again available, the 5 stones in the right pocket of my trousers, which are replaced with the 6 stones in the left pocket of my trousers, which are replaced with the 5 stones in the left pocket of my greatcoat. And there I am, ready to begin again. You have to go on. But deep down, it was all the same to me whether I sucked a different stone each time, or always the same stone until the end of time, for they all tasted exactly the same. And if I had collected 16 stones, it wasn't in order to ballast myself in such and such a way, or to suck them turn and turn about, but simply to have a little store so as to never be without. But deep down, I didn't give a fiddler's curse about being without. When they were all gone, they would be all gone. I wouldn't be any the worse off. Hardly any. And the solution to which I rallied in the end was to throw away all the stones but one, which I kept now in one pocket, now in another, and which of course I soon lost or threw away or gave away or swallowed.